For a long time, the sustainable food and agriculture movement has progressed in slow and organic fashion. Farmers markets spread out here and there, a community plants a garden, books and documentaries draw attention to yet another nuance of sustainable food production. Yet the conventional industrial agricultural world still sells the lion's share of food. The small-scale, localized, decentralized nature of the local food movement at first seems a weak point. Can it ever compete with the industrial agricultural machine? But it may in fact be the movement's greatest strength, as it mirrors the locality and sense of place that are the cornerstones of a sustainable food system. Amid this national backdrop of increasing concern about food, one particular movement has made almost incredible progress in the space of only a few years, and this is the push to bring sustainable food to college campuses and dining halls. I'm Joli Manson. I'm the General Manager of Hospitality Services at Queen's University. So who are we? We're a small city of over 25,000. Almost 5,000 students reside in campus residences where they are required to participate in a meal plan. We serve in our dining program alone well over 1 million meals a year, and that's a 32-week year for those of you who are not on campus. We have a brigade of over 70 chefs, and we cook from scratch. We do this because it allows us to complete control over what we are feeding our students, because we recognize the responsibility that we bear in educating our students about food. We also recognize that if institutions demand local food, aggregators will respond to this requirement. Institutional buyers have the power to change the way things are done for smaller purchasers. What are we doing at Queen's to facilitate local purchasing as our opportunity to affect the local farm community? Last year, we were participatory in a program that the Greenbelt ran to quantify where were we with our percentage of local food purchasing. And local, in this case, was defined as Ontario, given that it was the Greenbelt who was leading the charge. We used our velocity information to determine that 67 cents of every dollar that we spend is local, as defined by Ontario. And we learned that we lead the country in local procurement on campus. Take that, BBC. What impacts has this had on what we do? We have seen Cisco annotating their order guides in order to identify what is local. We've also seen changes in our national brands. Queen's refused to use American mozzarella on our Pizza brand pizzas, as was requested in the last year. There was a 30% discount in making that decision. Our price for Canadian lots was higher, but the quality was far better. And today, Pizza has reverted to using Canadian mozzarella. Pita Pit was using American beef on their pitas. We deleted it from the selection on the menu, and a Canadian source has been found. How does all this happen in an institutional setting? You need a champion. What can you do to break into this realm of the institutional supply chain? Be prepared to meet the standards of a multinational supplier. Michael's reference to federal inspection is key to allowing multinationals who are the providers of institutions, education, hospitals, military. We guarantee to our clients that we will be providing them with the safest food available. And I'm not arguing the difference between federal inspection and provincial inspection. I'm simply saying that if you want to provide at the levels that we require, you need to be in that ballpark. So thank you, Michael. It also includes appropriate insurance coverage and the ability to pass third-party auditing, or the ability to find a local aggregator who already meets this criteria and will allow your product to flow through their system. We're just beginning to see the tip of the iceberg in terms of the institutional purchaser. There is an enormous gap between supply and demand. Be strategic, learn the ropes, find a champion, and be successful.